Tell me about your special.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So it's going to come out on YouTube on March 9th.
Yes.
It's called The Hustler. If people want to buy it early, they can on my website on February 28th. And I'm including like some signed merch and stuff like that. But it will be available everywhere for free March 9th on YouTube.
Where did you shoot it?
I shot it at Comedy Works in Denver.
Oh, what a great fucking place.
It's so fucking good. Yeah, that club is such a great place for everything. I recorded an album there a few years back. And then, but you plan the special taping date out so far in advance, and then within maybe a week or so, because I remember texting you about this, the Stanley Cup Finals ended up being the same night as my special in Denver with the Avalanche?
Yeah.
In the finals. And the arena's like just a few blocks from the club. So I started to get comments on my posts leading up to the special, people being like, I've got 2 tickets to her taping for sale. Just all these posted people selling their tickets. And you're just like, oh my God, blood draining from my face. Like, fuck, is there going to be anybody there?
Here's the interesting thing about comedy though, is that, and we know this, I think anyone listening would go, oh my God, did that ruin your special? No, because the beauty of comedy is that the majority of our lives doing comedy was always to fucking a half-packed room.
Right.
A fucking 3/4 packed room. Like, right. So like sometimes that's when we excel because we go, the pressure's off.
Well, we're comfortable.
Yeah.
So it did end up getting packed out, especially that first show, which I so appreciated you tweeting about it. Thank you. Yeah. And then what had happened the second show, so a guy passed out at the end of the first show. This older guy, I think it was just like maybe too hot, or I don't know what was going on with him.
Yeah, it was probably too hot. Yeah, maybe an edible, keep going. Yeah.
He passed out, so paramedics had to come.
So, this is like the third time I've heard this happen at tapings.
It's the amount of things that went wrong leading up to the taping and that night. I would have never thought that so many things could go wrong for such a big thing, a thing that you feel like, okay, we're going to get this plan and it will be under control. So the guy passes out, paramedics come. That meant that the second show started late. And because it started late, the timing had happened that the Stanley Cup Finals had let out and Denver was just full of people in a blackout going like, what else can we do tonight? And people would walk right by the club. So we had all of these hammered people show up for this second special taping, not knowing it was a special taping.
Shut the fuck up.
So like 5 minutes into my set, there were 2 women, third row, dead center, right there, that just start talking to me. There's been a million announcements leading up to me getting on stage. Like, this is a special taping. There's no talking, all this stuff. They're just talking to me. They're shouting at each other. Insane. So I stopped everything. I was like, hey, if this is a different show, we'd talk, we'd do something else. But I just have to tell you right now, like, it's a taping. You have to focus or you got to go. Yeah. And I'm looking at, she just has like doll eyes, just dead, glossy, nothing's coming in. And I keep going. And then within probably another 30 seconds, she talks again. So I'm like, all right, she's got to go. And then it took, I'm trying to be realistic, but it was probably a solid 5 minutes that it took them to leave because they were so drunk that they were like dropping all their shit. They just baby deered, stumbled out. It took forever. By the time they got toward the back, I was like, oh my God, like glacial pace, you two. And they turned around and flipped me off. And I just was like, what the fuck is happening?